against the Lee Sin and the Lucian, and okay, he's here.
There we go. Finally, we're saved.
We are purified.
Yeah.
As Ornn, I mean, he might look like his splash art is Darth Sidious, is here as well. It seems like both of these teams had an idea of what was going to be happening here. As it might just come down to a smite fight. Nuggery might flash the wall, and
there it is. He is going to knock up the Syndra into the hook. Showmaker from behind, but the instant exhaust is going to help out big time. The smite just to stay alive as Jelly goes a little bit too far, and Nuggery's still alive, but is finally going to go down as Canyon makes his way out. That's 2 kills now for Afrika, as Beryl pretty healthy
now
here.
Getting back into mid lane. Showmaker, level 3 roam top.
The stun right on the corner, and he had no hope of getting out of there. Had flash, but, you know, it's not like he was going to play. We do have a fight up here on the top side. He is going to flash the goat there, and he picks up level 6, so he's actually going deep as the Ignite is going to come out. But Kiin does have the double tap and will go down as he's going to be doing just fine. Just farming up, getting those lethality items. And as you mentioned, Ornn, pretty good for scaling with your composition as Thresh should just die here. That was a really... there on the queue, but they're looking to shut down Showmaker, who does have to flash away. Nice lantern to group him up with the team, as that Void Tinker's going to show exactly where Rek'Sai is. A little bit awkward for him. As here comes the Ornn Horn getting on in there, a 3-man knock-up into the Nautilus knock-up, but man, stopwatch is such a good item. It's not going to be enough, though, to save him as he takes an arrow to the face. Oh man, Kiin is even burning down there on the backside. He is going to survive. Lots of low members on the side as the smite is going to go the way of Dread. So one thing is going to save Afrika there. At least they pick up the Drake, but potentially to start a fight. Got Echo down in the bottom side. Is going to take the long way around to try to flank here. As actually it is going to land onto Dread in the backside, but now Beryl in an awkward spot. The knockup here is going to help him out, but he will go down eventually. Where is the follow-up from Dalwon? This is a very messy fight, as Down will go the Lee Sin, but only the Lee Sin, as everybody else on the side of Dalwon is just being scrambled like a bunch of eggs. Down go 3 of them.
And here's an ultimate.
Okay, they're really trying to go for the 5-on-5 this time around. Well, they were considering it, maybe just a zoning move, but actually no, Showmaker into the backline is going to just blow up 2, just like that with the help of a piercing arrow from downtown from Ghost, and with that, they are going to slowly collapse 3-on-5. They get the hook here onto one of the members. The Baron getting low. Is the smite going to be good? It is going to go the way of Canyon, but it wasn't exactly clean. As Down will go the 1. Nice try with the flash hook. Not going to land, though. He does land that exhaust. As in goes Showmaker again. He's going to find another player, as he is actually going to go back into his ultimate. Not
he's recalled. And he's just not getting a whole lot of economy right now. Dread is almost dead.
Dread trying so hard to make this Lee Sin work in this game state, but they're pretty far behind. They're up against Baron. So, you know, he does a little bit of damage to Fly, just poking out a little bit. We have a little bit of the K-Ram here as the Ocean Drake is coming up, but Afrika have position on that Dragon, whereas Dalwon have position on the Drake. A huge amount of poking coming in there, and Kiin, a little bit isolated. Showmaker is going to get his ultimate. Doesn't decide to use it, though, as now with the Ocean Drake coming up here in 5 seconds, they're absolutely considering just turning on to this one. Kiin gonna come down here alone, stays out of vision, but here comes the TP. As now Echo just gonna be isolated here by Kiin and going over the wall. He is gonna ultimate. Meanwhile, on the left side, Damwon taking a big fight already, but the arrow is gonna sail wide. Definitely not Legolas that time around, as Ghost has to be landing those arrows like he does there, because they just do insane damage.
Alright, so Kiin just got half health in one mistake. He was doing such a fantastic job at wrangling Showmaker on the right-hand side.
Or the Dragon is going to go their way as Ocean Soul comes down, and unfortunately Beryl might be the sacrifice again. Yes, he will. poor guy has died so many times already in this game as...
At this point. So, what we're looking at here is a 7 versus 5.
Oh, they're trying to burst down Showmaker, but this is stopwatch. He has his ultimate again.
Oh,
the only problem is that he's right on top of himself with his clone, so he's not going to get much value out of that. A huge amount of poke damage comes out of Ghost still, though, as you see...
Oh, man.
Okay, going for the engage now, going to deny that Horn, but Jelly immediately is going to get burst down, and down he goes. Canyon, though, being zoned out by Kiin as, oh boy, the arrow takes out Syndra and nearly kills Dread on the backside. This Varus is unbelievably strong at this point.
I'm being a little bit unbiased here. Okay.
Yeah.
Champion not really able to achieve much in most of the games that we have been seeing him. And
okay, the knock up into the snipe, and there it is. Just line him up and knock him down, basically. Beryl might actually die again. No, it looks like he is going to survive. In fact, as Fly in a bit of trouble is just going to get assassinated. Finally, that Rek'Sai able to follow up on one of these fights as they pick off 3. Ornn to engage, very reliable engage to hold him in place for Legolas to snipe him down from the air is exactly how this game is going to end. Damwon should be taking in the movement speed from the TP. Coming on in. As finally that hook is going to land, they'll be able to pad their numbers a bit more. As they will take down Jelly here. They'll look for Kiin. I'm not sure they can get it unless they want to go for the hook. He's got to stop, watch, and flash away. Denies the extra KDA, but won't deny the kill. Onto the Nexus as Dom.
So, I think that's... Does this mean that Kiin is going to play Syndra top lane and Kassadin in mid? Both of them obliterate Zoe in mid lane.
Or Kalista top, yeah. It's because you essentially grew up in this nation with the League of Legends, but I'm going to have to hold that thought. Nuguri in a lot of trouble. It's going to proc that slicing Maelstrom. Wants to get the stun down, tries to predict the Fate's call, is not going to be able to as Kiin is going to be able to do that. We got a kill, actually, in the enemy jungle. Big-time play and knock-up here by Canyon. Do they have the damage? Jelly with no summoners, but he does have his shield. One more Q would do it, but it's not going to come off cooldown.
Canyon didn't red smite.
Set of plays did happen there for just a moment, though. Oh, the trouble bubble is going to hit him as now the Kassadin, he's dead. Oh, boy. He had to flash at least the bubble. Just being a little bit greedy with this flash. We might have more. Nice hook, though, from the side of Jelly. I'm not sure if it's going to amount to much, although the Cataclysm is going to save a bunch of lives on the side of Dom, it looks like. Showmaker, not sure about that follow-up. Double flash away as the Aphelios is in a bunch of trouble, but is able to trade it back with some AoE on the follow-up. Nuguri gets here, but a little bit too late, but at least he is on time for the Dragon. Should be able to help out here as Kiin is just in a really awkward spot as the Hextech, or the Hextreaker is going to help him out here quite a bit. Beryl now trying to set it up for his team. Beryl and Canyon extremely low. You can see Nuguri looking to chase a little bit more, but not quite able to land much. They're looking for a follow-up there as, oh boy, there it is. That's the one kill. Make it another as Fly is also going to be followed up here. Fail on the flash by Canyon. But they're just forcing so much as Showmaker's picking them all up.
200 meters to fight or get to the Dragon themselves. They bought themselves a lot of time and things get scary.
The fight is coming on down here. Showmaker will be forced to flash away. You can see the Ragnarok and the chase by Dread. He was trying to create so much space, and he did, but Nuguri coming in from behind. The exhaust is big as Dread goes in the front and blocks the Moon Knight Vigil, actually, and is able to help out there, but the Zoe damage and Ghost damage on the Aphelios from so far away. The two of them just able to poke them down so nicely. Hook, though, is going to miss onto Double S. He's too low on mana, though, as the Dredge line going to go wide. As they're just looking to snipe. You could see that both Showmaker and Ghost are kind of like a duo as Kiin is going 1v5. I mean, this isn't even a meme right now. He's just seriously doing it. And now with the TP, this could turn into something. Fly is full health, full mana.
They chased really far, and Fly is looking with his rift walk. Oh,
he wants it. He's in a awkward spot, but there's so much pressure on the Drake right now.
They have the Ren. They want to go in
So
onto
much
Canyon.
damage onto Canyon. You can see Showmaker in an awkward spot too, but the 3-man knockup with the Jarvan. Is it enough to pull it back? No, it doesn't look like it, as Dread is going to come back from home. As the turret comes down here, Ghost and Nuggery together. Do they have the damage to poke out? Nuggery's going to land the stun, but Aphelios does get assassinated. As now, I mean, this fight has been extended for so long. Beryl is back.
Scary.
Awkward spot here for the Nautilus. He does not have his flash, and he does not have his life. From downtown, just gets dunked by Showmaker. And he was hit by the scrying plant, and he still went back. Nuggery up there on the top side, as now they're going to find Fly. But still not 100% confident to continue on to this Baron. They would love to take a 5v4, but a good disengage by the side of Afrika. Yeah. Oh, boy. He can't ignite a minion.
Man.
That's awkward. Okay, 4v5. Hook is going to come down on the Jelly. I think they can just go on to this one, but Jelly has taken an immense amount of damage. You can see Dread as well.
Is running there, but
Down
Showmaker...
pretty slow. They're looking for the knockup here. They throw Dread into the front, not for the knockup, and now we have Aphelios in a terrible position. It's going to get burst down, but here's Nuggery. Immediately it gets exhausted, but it still is enough to do the damage. But now Canyon, they don't have anything left in the tank. Nuggery will go down as well. It's only Showmaker, and he is being hunted down through the jungle. The Thresh gets away, but it's available for Afrika. They're looking to isolate Nuggery up here on the top side. It's going to take the blasting plant. As will they just go for the 50-50? You can see a bunch of hooks coming out here. Canyon going in, but not quite able to get that dragon low enough. It is going to go the way of Afrika in the end of it all. As Nuggery, though, with Beryl, they are able to fight front to back. Did Damwon somehow be able to pull this one back here? As in goes Showmaker, looking for the follow-up, not quite able to land. Definitely not the best spot for him. Perhaps they can try to just pick this off. They still have an extra Drake for Afrika to get. And again, you mentioned it before, 50-50. Still not a bad idea for Damwon here. As it might not even get there. It's not going to. Canyon a little bit too late to the party. Kind of awkward shuffling around the top side. Big time Cataclysm, though, with Nuggery in the backside. He is not going to get exhausted. And that is enough damage with the Aphelios in the backside. Doing way too much AoE. But here's Kiin trying to go 1v2. Takes out the 1. Make that 2. And now, with Fly still up, and he's got a decent amount of health left, he's easily going to be able to cut off this wave.
The thing about this is that Damwon just had a free Baron, the same way they had a free Infernal Soul, if you remember. And for what reason? What unholy reason did they chase after the Kalista?
Trying to get some room here. There's the knockup. They are going to take down Fly, and now Kiin just desperate, so desperate to try to stop them, but it's not enough as the Baron is going to go down here. The Aphelios reigns king spotted, and they're trying to force a fight now. Can they find Dread? Not going to commit to the Cataclysm or anything like that, just poking down a bit of damage. Nautilus will block that one. Moving over towards Fly and the Dragon, they could absolutely try to burst this down, and
I think they're going to.
Yep, they will. There's no way that Afrika can get in range in time. They'll be fast at this. They want to take the inhibitor and back and try to back and go for a recall, but on the chase here is Afrika. But I think they should be able to get one recall off, but I think the inhibitor absolutely will go down. As Damwon have split up, they say, okay. And he's going to continue here, although once the cannon does make it back, he is going to halt the progress, at least for now.
And it opens up the possibility to just have teleports down into bot lane now on Kiin or even double S. He would be able to deal a lot of damage to the turrets as well, with the way everything currently does stand. Kiin is in the base against Kassadin. And you can... Okay. Well, clears out the mini-wave, buys a lot of time.
Yeah, that he will. Tons of damage coming out here. Just take a look at Aphelios in the backside. Gets exhausted, but it's not enough. The damage is coming out. Kassadin in the base is not going to be able to push enough, although he is looking for the kill. Double S on the run, and Kassadin is going to lose the fight somehow as the Thresh goes back just in case they needed that extra help. It looks like Damwon, with that last fight, should be able to pick up this game. They're still on the chase for Double S here. Another Cataclysm is going to come up here just on time, and they will look to push and end the game.
And Damwon, with a hero recovery, almost let the game completely fall away from them. But that last stand in River with the Cataclysm, being able to kill all the members on Afrika, except for the Kassadin and the Kalista, converted into a Baron.
Away.